Hello, I'm Reverend Dr. Jeffrey Goodine, and this is the Daily Message. Got my trusted electronic device that's been working pretty good lately, and I got my notes. The topic today is let Christ bear your burdens. That is Matthew chapter 11, verses 28 to 30. Matthew chapter 11, verses 28 to 30. Matthew can be found in the New Testament. If you're looking in the Old Testament, you're looking in the wrong place. If you can't find it, look in your table of content and you will see the book of Matthew, the Gospel according to Matthew. Matthew chapter 11, starting in verse 28. And I'll be reading from the King James Version. Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you, and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart, and ye shall find rest unto your souls. For my yoke is easy, and my burden is light. What burdens in your life that are holding you down? You say, well, I don't have any burdens. Yes, you do. All of us got burdens. All of us got something that's holding us down. You just got to figure out what they are. In fact, you know what they are. You're just trying to do it yourself and you find out that you can't do it. You're finding out that you can't do it. So Jesus say, come to him. Bring your burdens to him. But now, when we take our burdens to Jesus, we got to leave them there now. See, we're so easy to take our burdens to the altar. But when we leave the altar, we pick our burdens up and bring them with us. He said, leave them there. Take his burdens. His burden is light. His burden is light. Let Christ bear your burdens. From my notes, Jesus' compassion is displayed repeatedly throughout the Gospels. He shows love and concern by inviting us to come to him for relief. Jesus invites us to come, take his yoke upon us, and learn from him. At first glance, a yoke may sound like an additional burden, but to understand what Jesus means, we must look at these verses in their historical context. A yoke was a bar that fit over the neck and shoulders of two animals. When a heavy load has to be transported, two oxen were yoked together, thereby distributing the weight evenly between them. Now you've seen that on television, or two oxen and they're yoked together, carrying a heavy load. That's because it's distributed evenly amongst both of them. That's the yoke. That's the yoke. But Jesus said, his yoke is easy. So when you bring your burdens to him and this yoke around your neck that's weighing you down, take it to Jesus. His yoke is easy. In fact, he'll take your yoke and give you his. His yoke is easy. His burdens are light. So he'll take your burdens and give you his burden. His burdens are light. So whatever's weighing you down, you take it to Jesus. What our Lord is describing is a lifelong process that encompasses coming to him for salvation and learning to know him, his perfect character, his priorities for life, and his plans for us and the world. Jesus is asking us to place ourselves under the yoke of his lordship. He promises that a life of submission will fit us well and provide relief. That's your answer. All your burdens, all your troubles, take them to Jesus. Take them to Jesus. Our Savior offers to be with us in every trial we face. Sometimes he removes the difficulties that weigh us down, while at other times he lifts the burdensome feeling that accompany our trial. But there will be occasions when he walks with us through the hardships and suffering, giving us the grace and strength to endure. Even then we discover that his yoke is easy and his burden is light, because his compassion and mighty power carry us through. When they're having troubles in our life, and the burdens of this life and this world and all our worries and things are weighing us down, take it to Jesus. He's either going to lift the weight off your shoulders, or he's going to give you the strength to endure, which means that he's not going to take away the trials and tribulations. He's not going to take those away, but he's going to give you the strength to endure. But you got to take it to him. Call on Jesus. Call on Jesus every chance you get. Every problem that come your way, any burden that beginning to weigh you down, or that burden and stuff that you've been carrying around for the longest, take it to Jesus and ask him to help you. And you'll see a noticeable difference in your character, in the way you stand up. Your life will change. It's because you're no longer weighed down by that burden, because you took it to Jesus and you left it there. Because he said, bring it to me, for my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Let Jesus have your burdens. I'm Reverend Dr. Jeffrey Goodine, pastor of Church on Wheels Spoken Word out of Orange City, Florida. And this has been the Daily Message. Have a blessed day.